So today I want to focus on in regards to the thyroid. We can talk about the other areas that could be going on as well, but in regards to the thyroid, when you're looking at the thyroid, if you have symptoms that are thyroid symptoms, what I just talked about, and let's go through those again, common ones: fatigue, extreme fatigue, right? Where for no reason whatsoever, sleep issues, weight gain that you can't get rid of, like you're constantly trying to fight it, you're working out, you're doing all the right stuff, and you're eating appropriately and you can't get rid of the weight. That's a common thing. Hair loss, depression, anxiety, brittle nails, joint pain in certain areas. These are things that are correlated with the thyroid. Now, if your doctor is telling you that your thyroid is normal, right, and that what they're analyzing is something called TSH, right? So that's TSH. That's the marker they're analyzing. This tells them if you have a low or normal or high thyroid. This marker is inversely related. So stay with me here. So if this number goes up, that means you have hypo. If it goes down, that means you have hyper. Now, a lot of the symptoms that I'm talking about today are associated with more of hypo rather than hyper, and hyper is less common. So if your TSH is normal, and the range, just so you know, in a medical range, could be as low as 0.45 to, 5.5. Now, that's a huge range, right? Massive range. The range that we look for in a functional model should be somewhere between 1 and 3. That's ideally where you want to be in that range there. But if you come back within this range here, your doctor's going to tell you that you're normal. Well, if the TSH is normal, but you still don't feel good, it obviously has to make sense that we have to look at other markers that are involved with the thyroid. And there's 10. There's 10 markers that should be ran, in my opinion, on a regular basis. And if you're not being analyzed on a regular basis like this, then you're missing the boat. But why is it that you're in the traditional model that your healthcare practitioners are typically only running this marker alone and not looking at the other markers when you're having these symptoms and they're telling you everything is normal? And it's mainly because in the traditional medical model, they're using pharmaceutical drugs. They're using medications to help the thyroid if there's a problem going on. So if this goes up, they're going to give you a medication like levothyroxine, Synthroid, or something like that, and it's going to help stabilize that because it's going to give your body the hormones that it needs that it's not producing by the thyroid. So that's going to help balance that. But if this is normal, then there must be something else going on, which means we need to look at the other markers. So the other markers are not being ran typically in a traditional model because there is no other medication they can give you to address those other markers if they're off. So that's the reason why you're not being ran typically. So let's go over some of these other markers here. TSH, T4, free T4, the F stands for free. T3, free T3. I'm going to put the rest of them over. We can put one more here. FTI stands for free thyroxine index. Then we have T3 uptake. We have reverse, that's R stands for reverse, T3. We have TPO, that stands for thyroid perioxidase, And then we have, anti-thyroglobulin. Antibody. So AB stands for antibody. So these are the other markers that need to be analyzed when your TSH is normal. So if you go in and you're having these symptoms, if that story that I was talking to you about resonated with you, and like, that's me, I've been through that, my doctor's not been able to find out what's going on, it's likely you do have an underlying thyroid issue. It's likely there's something else that is off right here that needs to be evaluated. And this is the type of things that we do in our practice, is that we don't stop. See, what's great about functional health doctors is they continue to ask questions until they find a solution. They don't just say, well, nothing going on with you, we can't find a problem there because nothing's on the surface. We continue to investigate deeper and deeper and deeper until we find out what specifically the problem is. And then we want to help that person to restore functional health, restore function inside their body. The reason why we start to feel sick or have symptoms is because things start to break down, just like a car or your refrigerator or whatever else it might be. So we need to find out what it is, which screw is loose, if you will, and what needs to be done specifically for you to get it back together. So I wanted to do this video today because I think it's so important. There are so many other individuals, women and men, that are dealing with this problem right now and they have no idea where to go. This is the reason why I wrote the book, because I wanted to be able to give this out to my patients or their friends or family so that they no longer have to suffer any longer. There is options for them out there to get better. And so if this is you right now, if you're dealing with this problem and you are looking for answers, you may want to start to look to find a functional health doctor like we do in our practice. If it's something that you want to meet with me with, please reach out. Put your information, or just say yes. I want to reach out to you. Or what I'll also do is I'll put my contact information in the comments below, so that you have that information. You can call us directly, set up a virtual call so we can sit down and talk about your situation to see if some of these tests need to be ran on you to find out what's really going on under the surface. So I hope that this helped some individuals who are watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please like it. Please share it to your friends. There may be someone right now that is suffering, that in your circle of influence, that is dealing with these symptoms and they just not getting the help that they need. Send this video to them. Share it with them so they can see this video and maybe start to have the right answers they're looking for. If there's any specific comments or questions you have, please put them in the comments below and I'll be more than happy to answer all those questions for you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If there's anything that I can do for you, let me know. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.